Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Welcome back, and we're on ayah number 12, and we're now looking at the ayat of khushu' and the descriptions of believers. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الذين يخشون ربهم بالغيب لهم مغفرة وأجر كبير. So here the word khashya is used, and khashya is a combination of awe and fear. It's love and fear mixed. You love something, you honor something so much, and you fear it. So that produces awe. And the khashya is like that. And al-khashya ultimately is one of the highest levels of hudur and taqwa. The word hudur refers to focus. Focus. Hudur, being present in your salah, in your ibadah, etc. And the result of it is that your actions get established properly, then your thoughts get established properly. So even what you dwell upon returns back to Allah. That's really what hudur is. If you think about it, we're not simply rewarded and punished by our bodily movements in prayer. That would simply remove the punishment if you did it, but it won't gain reward. So if somebody was to solely do the bodily movements of an act of worship, then all they did essentially was just not be sinful for not doing it. That's it. But they'd get no reward. The reward, the benefit is in the khushu'. Allah says, "Aqim as-salata li dhikri." Establish the prayer. What's the end goal here? Dhikr, remembrance. Okay? The dhikr. So, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَخْشَوْنَ رَبَّهُمْ بِالْغَيْبِ. Khashya here, it's hudur with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whether you're with people or not. So the ghaib here means that you are not in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, meaning Allah is ghaib for you. Okay? Unlike in Jannah, there is a ru'ya, the divine vision of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in paradise is established in our religion upon three principles. Number one, the affirmation that it will occur. Number two, the negation of any body for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we are not witnessing Allah. We are not looking at Allah the same way we look at a body. So nafyul jismi anillah, negation of a body for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He is going to be in a direction with limits, etc. Prophet ﷺ said, we will see Allah the way you see the moon, meaning without anyone jostling. Like nobody has to jostle to see the moon. Everyone on the earth can see it equally. The third principle is we leave blank what we don't know and what we cannot know except through transmitted knowledge, which is how will we witness the Creator if He is not a jism or a body? All right. So those are the three principles how we do this. And Allah, in that respect, He's ghaib to us. That's the whole point of this life and this existence and this great opportunity we have to earn Allah's mercy, which will give us paradise. All right? Because paradise is such a pleasure. Malaika will not have access to it. It is such a pleasure, such a gift that Allah Ta'ala deemed it cannot just be given freely. You will prove you can get it if you have khashya. Who truly has khashya? You're not going to truly have khashya if you're in the heavens already. If you're in front of Allah, of course you're going to have khashya. It's like your mother-in-law makes you food and then asks you in front of you, "Do you like my dinner?" Of course, that's not a real answer now at that point. There's no way to say the opposite. You're going to be in big trouble if you say the opposite. So we need a hidden camera while you think you're not being seen. Of course, Allah sees everything, right? But sometimes we're in a ghafla and we feel so distance from Allah. That's the real test. You need to put a hidden camera and then put the food out. He doesn't know if it's from his mother-in-law or not. Now let's see what kind of reaction he says. If he just pushes it aside, that's the truth. That's his true response. So al-khushu' al-khashya bil-ghayb. That's the person who deserves for all of his other mistakes to be forgiven and to be given paradise. Imam al-Ghazali said something very scary. He said, if you want to know who you are, look at your behavior when no one's looking. And he said, look at your behavior in the bathroom and look at your behavior in the most private setting. That's a scary verse, a scary thought. In another ayah, al-khashya is limited to the scholars. They truly know the attributes of Allah. Which scholarship? So the people who know inheritance law, for example? No. The answer here is the people who know the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They understand who Allah is. These are the people who have khashya. Another answer to it, إِنَّمَا يَخْشَى اللَّهَ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ الْعُلَمَاءُ. People who know intention. They know how to make an intention. They understand sincerity. They know how to transform every single act of worship, mundane act, into something that pleases Allah. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.